Come on in and go live with me really quick. Let's do a really quick update, a really quick recap of the Cardi B trial that's going on currently as we speak. But the medical doctor's on the stand and it's kind of boring and it kind of is just like it didn't make sense for her to have that kind of, I think, over a scratch on the nose. Let's see if anybody's going to come in and talk to me today. Hey, everybody. I'm sleepy and don't want to work today, but I have to work. What's up, y'all? Happy Tuesday. What's going on? Thank you for coming in. Hit the like button on your way in. Subscribe. Become a member to our channel. So listen, I'm just gonna get started on this. I know I gotta turn. I'm gonna pull over. So this is just a quick recap of what has gone on this far in the trial. It just started about not even an hour ago, but the opening was before the jurors came in. The opening was that the lawyers, both sides were going back and forth about the witnesses they called. They wasn't agreeing on the witnesses that were being called on either side. And so they kind of hashed that out. And then they brought on their first witness, which was Dr. Brent, what's his name? Dr. Brent Malakin, something like that. But he was the plastic surgeon. He's a plastic surgeon that Miss Ellis went to after being scratched by Cardi B, but the incident happened in 2018. She didn't go to him until 2022. So that was 4 years later that she felt she needed, from a scratch on the nose, that she needed to go, or the cheek, or wherever, that she needed to go to a plastic surgeon and have work done. He said that for him being there, this doctor's getting paid, the professional's getting paid $2,000 an hour because he's missing out on about $20,000 to $30,000 today because he had to come to court. So he's making about $20,000 to $30,000 at the least every day on his job. I'm in the wrong profession. Anyway, he said that she came there and they had a consultation at first, and then there was two procedures in the operating room. All of that was 15 was ended up being about $76,000. He said the reason that he said what he did is he would touch the scar and touch different parts of the face to see where the pain was coming from. He said it's kind of like having a splinter under your skin and you can't see it. And so they went in, he did some anesthesia to put under there to numb it, and he did two procedures on her scars from a fingernail scratch on her face. He said that normally it doesn't take like 3 or 4 years for a scar to show up. It could happen immediately. It could take a while, but it's not necessarily true that she had to wait for 4 years to get this seen, which I don't know why she waited that long. If it bothered her when Cardi B was allegedly supposed to have scratched her, why did we wait till from 2018 to 2022 to see a professional? That's just a question. And then he said that obviously, so allegedly, Miss Ellis told the doctor that she had seen somebody prior to that, but this particular doctor that she said she's seen has passed away. So they couldn't call him in to see what work he had done. He said it was very important to know because if that doctor did any work on her, he would need to know what kind of work that was done on her. He said that Miss Ellis came in his office, was just explaining to him that Cardi B scratched her with her long nails on her face, and that's why she was there. He said he took a look at her wound to determine, what needed to be done, and he was looking for hypersensitivity on the face, right? And so she was, a part of her face was hypersensitive, and so that's where he knew, that it had taken. He said he could have done the procedure in his office, but they did it in the operating room, which cost more, but it would have been less sanitary to do it in in the office rather than the operating room. Um, but at this point, there's just really nothing exciting going on in court. The doctor's kind of boring to me. I'm just telling about his certifications, what he kind of did for her, and what she told him. And at this point, for two scars on your face, I really don't see that. I feel like it was a whole waste of money and time for her to go get plastic surgery on her face for a couple of scratches. He said one scratch, and he said the scratches were vertical up and down. So, like, she just scratched her face, right? And it was up and down. He said, and usually a scar from or an injury an injury from a fingernail is usually horizontal up and down. And he saw that one scar was okay, and the other one was kind of hyper pigmented, hyper whatever. And I guess that's the one he did it on. So right now, that's all we have. That's what's going on in the room. I'm going to get back in the courtroom and see so that I can bring you guys the rest of the day. So we'll go live and finish this conversation. I am going to talk about Tamar Braxton today because if y'all don't know, if y'all haven't seen the video that was released, I need to know what's going on because I'm nosy. Because she had all her teeth on that one. So was this a video that was posted that happened prior to last Sunday? Or is this, I mean, she says she's got to tell us something. She can't wait to be able to tell us something. So does she have something to tell us that maybe it didn't really happen? Like, I don't know. But we're going to talk about it tonight. So, anyway, that's Cardi B for right now. That's an update. We will be back with you guys tonight live. I hope you guys will join us. If you're seeing the replay, thank you for seeing the replay. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe and become a member. Bye.